Welcome to Celebrity Pulse, your go-to channel for heartfelt tributes to the American stars who have recently passed away. Today, we remember and honor the incredible lives and legacies of some of the most beloved figures in entertainment, sports, and beyond. Their contributions have touched millions, and though they are no longer with us, their impact will be felt forever. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. Let's celebrate their lives together. Frank Fritz. Frank Fritz, born on October 11, 1965 in Davenport, Iowa, became a beloved television personality through his work on the hit show American Pickers. From a young age, Fritz had a fascination with collecting antiques, oddities, and vintage items. His passion for finding and preserving history led him down a unique path that would eventually make him a household name. Growing up in Iowa, Fritz often spent time exploring flea markets, antique shops, and yard sales, developing a deep appreciation for rare and unusual items. His hobby of collecting evolved into a career, one that celebrated the rich stories behind the objects he found. Fritz's love for antiques and his natural ability to spot valuable items caught the attention of his longtime friend Mike Wolfe, who shared a similar passion. Together, they embarked on a journey that would change their lives when they launched American Pickers on the History Channel in 2010. The show followed the duo as they traveled across America, searching through barns, attics, and old buildings to uncover forgotten treasures. Frank Fritz became known for his keen eye and vast knowledge of vintage signs, motorcycles, and collectibles. His easygoing demeanor and love for the stories behind the items made him a fan favorite. American Pickers was more than just a show about finding antiques. It was about preserving history, and Frank Fritz was an essential part of that mission. His ability to connect with the people he met on the road, listening to their stories and understanding the personal value of their items, added a heartfelt touch to the show. He was particularly fond of classic motorcycles, old toys, and signs, bringing these forgotten pieces of history back to life and showing their true worth. While American Pickers became a massive success, running for multiple seasons, Frank Fritz faced personal challenges behind the scenes. He battled Crohn's disease, a chronic condition that affected his health and well-being. Despite this, he continued to film and travel for the show, showing remarkable resilience in the face of his struggles. However, in 2020, after over a decade on the air, Fritz stepped away from the show due to health issues and personal difficulties, including the aftermath of back surgery and the challenges of managing his illness. His departure left a significant impact on fans who had grown to love his presence on the show. Many expressed their concern for Fritz's health, and there were ongoing hopes that he might return to American Pickers. Unfortunately, his health continued to decline, and he remained out of the public eye for some time, focusing on his recovery and well-being. Frank Fritz passed away on September 30, 2024, at the age of 57 after suffering a stroke. His death brought an outpouring of tributes from fans, friends, and colleagues who remembered him not only for his work on American Pickers but also for his passion, kindness, and dedication to the antique world. Mike Wolfe, his longtime friend and co-star, expressed deep sadness at the loss, reflecting on their years of friendship and partnership on the show. Wolfe's tribute captured the sentiment of many, as he highlighted Fritz's influence on the world of picking and the countless lives he touched through his television career. Fritz's legacy goes beyond just his role on American Pickers. He was someone who believed in the value of preserving history and sharing it with others. His expertise and personality made him a trusted figure in the antique community, and his contributions to the show will be remembered by fans for years to come. Even in his absence, Frank Fritz's love for the hunt and the thrill of discovering hidden gems will continue to inspire those who share his passion for antiques and history. John Amos. John Amos, born on December 27, 1939 in Newark, New Jersey, is an iconic American actor and former professional football player, best known for his roles in classic television shows and films. With a commanding presence and a career spanning over 5 decades, Amos has left an indelible mark on both television and film. His work is characterized by his versatility as an actor, his commitment to telling meaningful stories, and his ability to connect with audiences across generations. Amos first gained national recognition for his role as James Evans Sr. in the groundbreaking 1970s sitcom Good Times. Playing the role of the hardworking father of the Evans family, Amos brought authenticity and depth to his portrayal of a black father striving to provide for his family in the face of financial struggles. His character's strong moral compass and commitment to his family resonated deeply with viewers, and Amos became a beloved figure in television history. However, due to creative differences with the show's producers over the direction of the character and the show's portrayal of African-American family life, Amos left good times after the third season. Despite his departure, his portrayal of James Evans Sr. remains one of the most iconic father figures in television history. Before his acting career took off, Amos had an athletic background, having played professional football. He attended Colorado State University, where he was a star athlete, and briefly played for the Denver Broncos in the American Football League. However, his true passion lay in acting, and he eventually transitioned into theater and television, where he found lasting success. Another defining role for Amos came in the 1977 miniseries Roots, where he portrayed the adult version of Kunta Kinte, a character who endures the horrors of slavery while holding on to his heritage and identity. Roots became a cultural phenomenon, and Amos's powerful performance was widely praised for its emotional depth and historical significance. The series is still regarded as one of the most important television events in American history, and Amos's role remains a cornerstone of his career. In addition to these iconic roles, Amos appeared in several popular films, including Coming to America, 1988, where he played Cleo McDowell, the ambitious and protective father of the love interest. His comedic timing and charm in the film earned him a new generation of fans. Amos also reprised his role in the 2021 sequel, Coming to America, bringing his beloved character back to life for a new audience. Throughout his career, John Amos has demonstrated his range as an actor, seamlessly transitioning between drama, comedy, and action. He has appeared in numerous television shows such as The West Wing and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and has continued to take on roles that challenge and inspire him. Amos has also worked in theater, showcasing his talent on stage in various productions. John Amos's contributions to the entertainment industry have earned him the respect of his peers and the admiration of audiences worldwide. His work has paved the way for greater representation of African American families on television, and his performances continue to resonate with viewers. Amos has been vocal about the importance of portraying strong, positive roles for Black men, and has dedicated much of his career to that mission. John Amos, the actor known for his role as the family patriarch on the hit sitcom Good Times, and the adult Kunta Kinte in the famed original miniseries Roots, has died on August 21, 2024, according to his longtime publicist Belinda Foster. He was 84. Charlie Collin. Charlie Collin, born in Las Vegas, Nevada, is a talented musician best known as the bassist and one of the founding members of the Grammy Award-winning band Train. Collin's contribution to Train played a significant role in the band's rise to fame, particularly during the late 1990s and early 2000s when the group gained international recognition. With his musical skills and creative input, Collin helped shape the sound that made Train a household name in rock music. Before forming Train, Collin was deeply involved in the music scene, playing bass and honing his craft. His early experiences in music helped him develop a deep understanding of rhythm and songwriting, which he brought to the band. Alongside lead vocalist Pat Monahan, guitarist Rob Hotchkiss, and drummer Scott Underwood, Collin contributed to the band's unique fusion of rock, pop, and folk elements. The band's breakthrough came with their second album, Drops of Jupiter, released in 2001. The title track, Drops of Jupiter, Tell Me, became a massive hit, earning the band 2 Grammy Awards and catapulting them to international fame. Collin's bass playing provided a solid foundation for the song's iconic melody and orchestral arrangement, and his musicianship was essential to the success of the album. Drops of Jupiter became one of the defining songs of the early 2000s, and the album went multi-platinum. Collin remained with Train for several years, contributing to other hits like Meet Virginia and Calling All Angels. However, in 2003, Collin left the band due to creative differences and personal challenges. Despite his departure, his impact on the band's early sound and success remains undeniable, and his work during that period continues to be celebrated by fans of the group. Following his time with Train, Collin continued his involvement in music, working on various projects and collaborating with other artists. His experience as a bassist and songwriter allowed him to explore new musical avenues, and he remained passionate about creating and performing. Collins' death news came out on Wednesday, May 22, 2024, with information that he died at age 58 after falling in the shower. The musician passed away while house-sitting for a friend in Belgium, where he slipped and fell, being discovered only when his friends returned from their trip, as per what his mom told TMZ. Roberta Taylor. Roberta Taylor, born on February 26, 1948 in London, is a renowned British actress and author, best known for her memorable roles in television dramas. Taylor first captured the attention of viewers through her portrayal of Irene Raymond in the long-running BBC soap EastEnders, where she played the character from 1997 to 2000. Her nuanced performance as Irene, a woman facing the complexities of relationships and family, resonated deeply with audiences, making her a beloved figure in British television. Before her television fame, Taylor had an extensive career in theatre, performing with prestigious companies such as the Royal Shakespeare Company. Her background in stage acting allowed her to bring depth and gravitas to every role she undertook, whether on the small screen or in film. Following her success in EastEnders, Taylor went on to star in the ITV drama The Bill, where she played the tough and authoritative Inspector Gina Gold from 2002 to 2008. Her portrayal of Gold, a no-nonsense leader navigating the challenges of police work, earned her further acclaim and expanded her fan base. Beyond her acting career, Roberta Taylor is also an accomplished author. She wrote the best-selling memoir Too Many Mothers, a deeply personal account of her upbringing in post-war London. The book was praised for its emotional honesty and vivid storytelling, allowing readers a glimpse into the early life of one of Britain's most cherished actresses. Although Roberta Taylor has stepped back from the limelight in recent years, her contributions to British television and theatre remain significant. Her ability to embody strong, relatable characters has left a lasting impression on audiences, and she is remembered not only for her talent but for her warm and approachable presence both on and off-screen. Roberta Taylor passed away on July 6, 2024, and tributes have poured in from fans, colleagues, and fellow actors. Many have spoken about her professionalism, her dedication to her craft, and the kindness she showed to those around her. Her legacy as one of British television's most beloved actresses endures, and her performances continue to inspire admiration and respect in the entertainment community. Jo Bonsall. Jo Bonsall, born on May 18, 1948 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is best known as a longtime member of the legendary country and gospel group, the Oak Ridge Boys. He joined the group in 1973, bringing his powerful tenor voice and dynamic stage presence to their already successful lineup. Bonsall became a key figure in shaping the sound and success of the Oak Ridge Boys, contributing to some of their most iconic hits like Elvira, Bobby Sue, and American Made. His contributions helped the group earn Grammy Awards, CMA Awards, and a place in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Beyond his musical talents, Bonsall is also an accomplished author, having written books that reflect his love for family, faith, and country. His work as a musician and writer has deeply connected with fans who admire both his musical legacy and his commitment to sharing uplifting and inspiring stories. Throughout his career, Jo Bonsall has been praised for his dedication to the art of music and his tireless work in keeping the legacy of the Oak Ridge Boys alive. His loyalty to the group and his contributions to their success have made him a beloved figure in both the country and gospel music communities. Over the years, his voice became synonymous with the spirit of the Oak Ridge Boys, and he has continued to tour and perform with the group well into his later years. Jo Bonsall passed away on July 9, 2024. He received tributes from fans, colleagues, and fellow musicians. His influence on country music and gospel, his unwavering faith, and his commitment to spreading joy through his art have left an indelible mark on the music industry. When that time comes, the tributes will surely reflect the immense respect and admiration for a man who gave so much to his craft, his audience, and his faith. His contributions to the Oak Ridge Boys and his broader work will be remembered as part of a long and cherished legacy. Morgan Spurlock. Morgan Spurlock, born on November 7, 1970 in Parkersburg, West Virginia, is an American filmmaker, television producer, and screenwriter best known for his groundbreaking documentary Super Size Me. Released in 2004, the film made a huge cultural impact by documenting Spurlock's experiment of eating only McDonald's food for 30 days, while examining the effects of fast food on his health and America's obesity epidemic. The documentary was both critically acclaimed and controversial, sparking conversations about the fast food industry and corporate responsibility. Super Size Me earned Spurlock an Academy Award nomination and cemented his place as a unique and daring voice in documentary filmmaking. Following the success of Super Size Me, Spurlock continued his career with a number of other socially conscious documentaries, including Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden, 2008, The Greatest Movie Ever Sold, 2011, and Super Size Me 2, Holy Chicken, 2017. His films often mixed humor with investigative journalism, tackling serious topics like health, politics, and advertising in a way that was accessible and engaging for audiences. Spurlock's work resonated with viewers who appreciated his commitment to exposing hidden truths in everyday life. In addition to his work in film, Spurlock created and hosted the television series 30 Days, in which participants lived in unfamiliar situations for a month, exploring issues such as poverty, religion, and immigration. This series further demonstrated his interest in examining social and political issues through immersive experiences. However, in 2017, Spurlock stepped away from the public eye after admitting to past instances of sexual misconduct, taking responsibility for his actions and acknowledging his part in the broader #MeToo movement. While this marked a turning point in his career, Spurlock's contributions to the world of documentary filmmaking, particularly through his groundbreaking work in Super Size Me, remain significant. He passed away on May 23, 2024, undoubtedly bring tributes from both fans and colleagues who remember him for his bold, unflinching approach to storytelling. Spurlock's ability to blend entertainment with investigative journalism left an indelible mark on documentary filmmaking, challenging audiences to think critically about the world around them. Despite personal challenges, his legacy in film as a provocateur and a voice for social change will endure as an important part of his contributions to media and culture. O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson, born on July 9, 1947 in San Francisco, California, is a former professional American football player, actor, and broadcaster who became one of the most famous and controversial figures in the history of American sports and media. Known for his remarkable skills on the football field, Simpson was a star running back in the NFL, most notably for the Buffalo Bills. He won the Heisman Trophy in 1968 as the best college football player in the nation and went on to have a Hall of Fame career in the NFL. Over his 9-season career, Simpson became one of the sport's most electrifying players, amassing over 11,000 rushing yards and winning numerous accolades, including the NFL's Most Valuable Player Award in 1973. Simpson's athletic prowess and success on the field made him a household name, and after retiring from football in 1979, he transitioned into a career in acting and broadcasting. He appeared in several films and television shows, most notably in the Naked Gun comedy film series. His popularity and friendly, charismatic public persona made him one of the most recognizable athletes turned actors in the entertainment industry. However, O.J. Simpson's legacy would later be overshadowed by his involvement in one of the most highly publicized criminal cases in American history. In 1994, Simpson became the primary suspect in the brutal murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman. The ensuing trial, which became known as the Trial of the Century, captivated the nation, with Simpson facing charges of double murder. The case was widely covered in the media and became a national obsession, particularly due to Simpson's celebrity status and the racial and social tensions it stirred. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, Simpson was acquitted of the murders in 1995 after a lengthy trial. The verdict sparked both celebrations and outrage across the country, with many believing that Simpson's acquittal was a result of racial bias, while others felt he had been wrongfully accused. Case remains one of the most contentious in American legal history. Simpson's acquittal did not end the controversy surrounding him, and in 1997 a civil court found him liable for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, ordering him to pay millions of dollars in damages to their families. In 2007, Simpson was arrested again, this time for an armed robbery and kidnapping in Las Vegas, Nevada. He was convicted in 2008 and sentenced to 33 years in prison. Simpson served 9 years before being granted parole in 2017. His return to public life post-prison has been marked by sporadic media appearances and a controversial presence on social media, but he remains a divisive figure in American culture. Simpson's eventual passing on April 10th will undoubtedly prompt a range of tributes and reactions, as his life and career remain an ongoing subject of debate and discussion. His impact on both sports and American popular culture is undeniable, but his controversial legal history will always overshadow his athletic achievements. The legacy of O.J. Simpson will continue to be shaped by the way in which society chooses to remember him, not just as a sports icon but as a figure who became the face of one of the most sensational and divisive moments in modern American history. Thank you for joining us in paying tribute to these extraordinary American stars who have recently passed away. Their legacies will live on in our hearts and memories. If their stories moved or inspired you, please share your thoughts and tributes in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Pulse so we can continue honoring the lives of those who have left a lasting mark on the world. Until next time, stay tuned and take care.